Okay, so I did something that some people might consider a little bit silly. We're about to find out if I'm just kind of if I did something silly or not. But basically what we have here are two Peavey T-40 bases. One I purchased 2 years ago. It's from 1979, and that is right here. And then another one I purchased this week, and it just arrived today in the mail. I haven't opened it yet. It's a 1981. The difference between the two, supposedly, is this one is in pretty good shape, and that one was advertised as mint condition. Apparently it still has the plastic on the pick guard and has never been played. That is what the seller said. So I figured I would do a walkthrough, show you what a worn T-40 looks like, and then I'm gonna open that. I haven't opened it yet, so it's kind of an unboxing a little bit, and we'll see what a supposedly mint condition one looks like, and we'll see if he actually was true to his listing. So these are the two cases, even on the cases. So the main issue with this one here, and you can see on the case, the lock is a good example, is all the metal parts are corroded. Whoever stored this must have been in a garage or something. And so the body is in really great shape. I don't think it's been played very much. The neck is in great shape too, but every single metal component just kind of has like this textured corrosion. I don't know what else. I don't know what caused it, but it's on the pickups. It's on the bridge. It's even down here on the tuning pegs. Aside from that, this base is in really great shape. It's not even really nicked up. The frets seem to have a lot of life in them still, and it plays pretty good. The neck's a little crooked. I need to get that kind of taken care of, but the body itself is, you know, has some light dings. Let's see, there's one. So this is what I'm kind of curious about, because, you know, looking at the back here, even being in good shape, it's still a 40-year-old base, so you can see the scratches and just kind of overall use that it's gotten over the years. You know, it doesn't have paint on it, so that's one upside to it. No chip paint or anything, but the wood has actually been taken care of pretty well. If only they had stored it properly, so it hadn't gotten all that metal corrosion. It'd be a pretty close contender to the one on the other side of the table here. But yeah, the pick guard is even in pretty good shape. The only thing here is, you'll notice the pickup looks like it's a little worn off of there. I don't know, just from playing or something. But yeah, everything works as it should on this one. And even the case is in pretty good shape. It's dinged up compared to the other one. It's got some scratches on it too, but even the supposedly mint one, you know, has a little bit of wear just from being shuffled around for 40 years. So we'll see. I'm gonna open this back up. All right, so as you can see, this one, just looking at the case even, these buckles don't have the same issue that the other one did, so that's a good sign. So here we go. All right. Well, looks like the case doesn't want to stay open on me. Let's see. Case doesn't stay open. I'll have to hold it open with my hand. So yeah, there's the plastic. It looks like the cold weather and stuff, it's not quite sticking fully like it has at one point. So it's been protected over the years, but it's not entirely it's probably not going to stay on there much longer. But I like that it has the branding and the labeling of the tone knobs and everything. But yeah, look at that. Look at that hardware. That's in much better shape. You know, what's funny is it actually looks like it's starting to do a little bit of that bubbling, I think just from age. But you really have to catch it in the right light in order to see it. The wood looks really great. In fact, the wood grain on this one particular one just looks a little deeper and richer than the other one. But yeah. All the hardware definitely looks. Yeah, I hate to take that plastic off, but the way that it's just kind of dangling on there. So the main difference between this and the other one is the other one was a 79. This is an 81. The other one has the toaster style pickups, and then this one has the blade style pickups. Later on, they also changed the metal nut to a plastic nut. This still has the metal nut, which is my preference. And they also changed the toggle switches from this thin style to kind of like a fatter, rounder one. And this thin style is also my preference. So that's kind of what attracted me to this particular bass. Let's flip this over and see how the other side looks. Okay, so I've got it sitting out here on top of the case. One thing that I like from the pictures is the badge on the back here hasn't been, the black portion hasn't been worn down like on the other bass. It definitely looks in better condition. And you know, if you really nitpick in the light, yeah, it's not showing up on video, but if you really nitpick, you can see a couple marks where, you know, somebody probably played it at some point lightly. There we go. You can kind of see it there. Again, it's a 40-year-old bass, so it's not going to be perfect, but this it's about as good as you could ask for. Hard to tell if that's original or not. You know, I don't need, you know, I might get some flack for this, but you know, it's not going to stay in mint condition for long because I do intend to play it. I'm going to be as cautious as possible, but I don't play live anymore, so it's not going to leave the house, but I do intend to use it in my little music studio downstairs. So one other thing I forgot to kind of point out on this one is the wood is in good shape, but at the top here it's starting to get some discoloration and chipping and whatnot. So yeah, and that corrosion I was talking about. So yeah, the main difference here is the hardware. Everything else is pretty close. I haven't played this yet, obviously, so I'm sure it hasn't had a setup in a while or ever. So as long as the truss rod isn't frozen on me, then I'm gonna be pretty happy with it, I think. Yeah, the other thing I noticed the difference here is on the other bass, all these black screws that are there on the truss rod cover and here on the pickups. All the black screws on the other bass have rusted, and it just kind of gives it a dingy look. And so these ones looks like they're starting to, but yeah, I think these basses probably age the same way, especially when just stored for long periods of time. But this one's got a way head start on the negative aging process over this one. So, and yes, Am I gonna keep both these? Probably not. I can recoup at least half my money from that one by selling this one, so that's probably what I'm gonna do. All right, well, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, I don't know if I can answer them, but feel free to ask them. And if I have an answer, I'll respond. Okay, thanks. Bye.